on tonight's final part of the Dallas reunion, we unpacked LeeAnne's offensive comments about Carrie, and here's what. LeeAnne offered an apology, but not everyone was buying it. Really want your reaction to this. Take a look.
It's not okay.
I agree.
And to use that over and over and over again is racism.
Because in Texas, I mean, we use that word all the time.
Chirpy Mexican.
You're apologizing to everybody else but me.
We were asked not to reach out to each other before we came.
That's
I
not true.
truly believe that the things you said were very racist. Yes.
Julio Iglesias, you realize he's Spanish and
No.
not Mexican?
Hello, no.
You made horrible mistakes.
I was ignorant.
You were not ignorant. That is not an excuse.
You were like, Mexico! You know,
Yeah.
You knew what you were doing.
Is she a racist?
Yes, I believe she's racist.
This is not okay.
There are words to say you're sorry. I promise you it will never happen again.
All right, so a couple things. First of all, what was your reaction to LeeAnne's defense of her comments at the reunion?
I do not buy that she is ignorant to not know that what she was doing was wrong. I think if you do something like one time, then maybe you can say it's forgivable. But when I watched it, it was so often and with so much hate, I just don't think that you do it on accident and you're that ignorant.
You all thought that this would not air on the show. Was she telling you that this wouldn't air on the show?
She was very nervous for it to air. You know, in the past, she's done some things that have been horrible, and I feel like they've always kind of protected her. And I always felt like it was because she does contribute so much. So I do not think any of us thought that it would ever make the light of day because it was so dark and it was so crazy, and she's been protected so much.
Okay, when we come back, I want your reactions to something that recently came out about your best friend, Brandi. Okay, Stephanie, so a video surfaced from 3 years ago from Brandi's Instagram. We got a lot of questions about it. People essentially want to know if you think that Brandi is racist for her, what she said in that video.
Absolutely not. I think she made a horrible mistake. She's apologized. She apologized then. She apologized again. She's learning. She's growing. I think it was just really poor judgment and a horrible decision. And I've been on the phone with her a lot, and she's struggling with the shame of doing that. And I think she realizes it was not okay.
What do you think about the juxtaposition between that moment happening right on the heels of everyone gathering and saying that LeeAnne's a racist?
I think it's a lot of deflection, to be honest. I think Brandi's video could hurt somebody's feelings who's Asian and watches it. She always does impressions. She always does voices, and I don't think it was done mean-spirited, but watching it, I see how it can be very offensive and people would be offended by it. But I think LeeAnne's was done with very, hate towards saying somebody's Mexican, like Mexican this. It was not just calling Carrie like a beautiful Mexican, I don't think is a racist thing. But when you put hate with it, I think it's very, very different. And Brandi's was not hate-driven.